Professor Wergley's here. We just got done with our first plugin called Colorize. We're going to go back to FileZilla. Make sure you update the code on the server. We're going to go into number 2, ColorizeController.html. So you'll right-click the file, do a view and edit, and we'll take a look at our next plugin example. So here you're going to see our Colorize plugin. So I'm calling the jQuery core. I'm creating a function with the prototype. The function is called Colorize. You'll see it takes a color and it's going to change the background color to that specific color passed as a parameter. So you'll see here, if I click on this red ID, we're going to change Colorize to red. If I click on the ID green, we're going to change Colorize to green. If I click on ID blue, we're going to change Colorize to blue. What's nice about this 6-digit hexadecimal number is the first 2 digits are going to be red, the next 2 digits are going to be green, and the last 2 digits are going to be blue. Okay, so if I have FF in the first 2 digits, we're focusing on red. FF in the next 2 digits, we're focusing on green. And FF in the last 2 digits, we're focusing on blue. So a lot of you probably heard of RGB. That's red, green, blue. And that's how these hexadecimal digits work. So you see I have 3 buttons, and we're going to be able to change the background color of those elements with special. So I'm going to go back, make sure you update the code. We're on number 2. If I click on red, you'll see it turns red. If I click on green, it turns green. If I click on blue, it turns bluish purple color. Okay, and the red was kind of a pinkish color. The green is a very light green. But it works. Okay, so we were adding our plugin called Colorize, and whenever we click on a specific button, we're going to change that background color to our specific color passed as a parameter. Okay, so this is exactly what I want you to do for your final project. Instead of saying special.css.background color equal to red, and then calling that same function again, special.css background color equal to green, make your own function, make it dynamic. I only had to write this function once, the CSS function once, and I'm calling the Colorize function and passing the color in as a parameter. This is a better way to program. Okay, don't write the same code multiple times. Write it once, put it in a function, and make it a parameter that dynamically calls that function. This is a better way to program. Now, this is our Colorize plugin. We have more examples to come and more examples that you can use for your final project. Stick with Professor Wergley's. We'll see you in the next video.